through. Jamie Vardy's in. Jamie Vardy's in. He's going to be a goal. Yes! The price of football, mate.
On the out.
Hello. Welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses. It is, of course, Friday evening. It's time for Match Day Live. It's Leicester City versus Nottingham Forest. Boy, what a lineup Steve Cooper has put out for us. I'm joined, of course, as always, by my good friend Anil. How's it going, mate?
How can you not be buzzing? Ricardo has been freed. He's been let out of prison.
Well, that is one of the many talking points for this game. Anil, mate, I am going to quickly put this up on screen so people can have a look if somehow they've been living under a rock. Whilst I do that, Luke is here as well. Hello to Luke. How you doing, mate? You okay?
All right, lads. Everybody, bend the fucking knee. I called this like 2.5 weeks ago, cunt. I fucking said this was going to happen. Everyone thinks I talk left-handed. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, mate. Luke knows a thing or two. I just got off the phone to Steve Cooper like 2 hours ago. I set my alarm extra early, bro. I said, I'm coming up there if you don't start Ricardo. You're welcome.
There we go. Right. I'm going to give Anil and Luke a minute to think about what they're going to say about this team. I'm sure they already know. While I just bring some comments up. Thanks to everybody who was already here ready before I started the stream. Thank you so much for your support. Let's bring some comments up. Dawn, a member of the channel. Oh my locks. Ricky P has been freed. Chris says it's the 11 we asked for. Massive pressure now. If we win this one, could be great for our season. Craig says, did we get a new manager? Manny says he's playing my lineup. I think he's playing all of our lineups, Manny. I think we all wanted this. I can't believe that I'm seeing this lineup. Akif, sorry, mate, for the little 1 minute delay there. I could see Anil getting a bit fidgety as well in the background. Players picked that team, Clibo says, fingers crossed. Another member, good evening, everyone. Hylocks, this lineup gives me so much hope. It's literally perfect. And I think 90% of the fan base wanted exactly this team since the start of the season. Right. Sorry if I've missed a comment. We've got a lot to get through. Anil, what are your initial thoughts looking at this lineup, mate?
They're amazing, but to be honest with you, Locks, I think Luke deserves to go because he's the one that called this. He's got the script. He told us 3 weeks ago Ricardo would be in the team against Forest. So I want to pass it to him. It's your... I literally bent the knee there. I don't know if you saw that. So I'm going to let him talk firstly.
Go on, Luke.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. That was a bit aggressive at 4 o'clock in the morning. 2:45 in the morning. Here it is. Yeah, I thought that he would eventually just give in to fan pressure. I just thought that this game is perfectly made for Ricardo Pereira. There's only so long you can freeze the man out. And I think after, I don't know about you guys, and I want to know what you think in the comments. Do you think finally Steve Cooper stopped his awk ways and a light bulb went ping in his head? We committed to playing a back three and Victor Christensen got subbed off and JJ went to the left. And how much better we looked. So the question now becomes I've just seen the rest of that lineup. Boynote's in. Are we going to play the back three? Are we going to play 2-8s? Or are we still going to play the back four? So are we still going to see Ricardo, invert as we saw last season? Or is he just going to be an out-and-out fullback?
And Neil, before you answer that, I want to add something else to that question. Luke says about, has a light bulb gone in Cooper's head? It appears that potentially Victor Christensen is injured or injured. Which one it is, I don't know. But if he was fit, let's just go off the basis that he is genuinely injured. Is that actually maybe just the reason why Ricardo's in? Are we thinking too deep? Maybe he is going to carry on with how we've played in the previous games, and Ricardo is just there because Victor is injured.
No, because then you'd put a left-footed player in, which is Luke Thomas, and he hasn't done that. I said to you, well, actually, I don't know if you were in it, but when we did the instant match reaction, I'm pretty sure I said, what will be the most interesting thing is the Monday morning when they come back. So normally what a team does is they watch through the entire match together and they'll talk about it. And surely the players will have said, look how much better we were. That's how we want to play. Are you finally going to let us play? And I think player power is one here. Now, to be fair, you have got a good question. Are we going to play the inverted role or not? Only one way to find out. We'll see as the game starts. But with this whole kind of player power thing, I could even say Cooper say, don't do that. And they just do it anyway. And then they're going to be like, screw you. Because I said this to you and I genuinely mean it. I think Harry Winks was the manager in the second half. I seriously think that. I think he had the word and he said, look, we're going to get nothing out of this game. Can we try it our way? And he's gone, all right, fine. And it worked. And I think the difference is even Cooper, I could see in that second half, he was looking at that team. And he's got to be, sometimes where even everything within you hates the idea of something so much, but you just know that you're wrong. And that's genuinely what I think would happen. But look, we'll give him his flowers. He changed it at halftime. He's played this lineup. We want to get behind the manager. And this is the first time that I'm absolutely buzzing for this game. And I'm going to even say something which is probably going to sound mental, but I actually don't care even if we lose today. Because I think if we play this lineup for the rest of the season, we'll get enough points easily to stay up. Whereas I think if we'd have played Cooper's system, I think we probably would still stay up, but I think it would be like sub 40 points. This team, I think, gets 45 to 50 points over the course of the season. So, shout me down if you want, but this is the Leicester City that I fell in love with last season, that at times played some scintillating stuff, that we really wanted to see what could this team do in the Premier League. We'll find out tonight.
See, that's interesting, Luke, what Anil just mentioned about I don't care if we lose. Because one thing I will say, and I want to get your thoughts on it, Luke, is after the 2 wins that we have had, you can't help but look at the underlying data and say the things that we've been saying about how it's not sustainable and maybe we didn't deserve to win those games. If we lose tonight, the data might be different to what we've seen. We might lose tonight and we look at the data and say, well, these performances are better than the ones that we won. You know what I mean? So what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, big time. So and Anil's right, scintillating, all of last season, Anil and I was definitely thinking, how would this Enzo ball, how would this system back 3, inverted fullback, this high possession-based football, attacking at 5 and just making other teams bend the knee, how would this look in the Premier League where I know how Forest are going to set up, but no one's going to play the low block, no one's going to park a bus. We could do some serious damage if teams come onto us like Southampton did. So I spent all, summer for you guys or whatever the break. What's going to happen when we get to the Premier League? Obviously, Enzo left and we're heartbroken and we've just been dying to see this team. But now with the inclusion of sexy Boyanote in form of Keenan Dewsbury Hall. So if we play a back 3, if we have an inverted fullback, I really, really am starting to get excited that we can do some serious damage in the Premier League and start, building upon this. But touch wood, we might just get thanked now because I said that.
Anil, mate, I mean, we've spoken about, it's interesting because we see this lineup and there's a lot to talk about, but we've said it all over the last 2 months because it's the lineup we've asked for. But talk to me a little bit again, so people can hear it, about the winger situation. Of course, we finally got what we asked for Tawu and Mavididi starting together, their first start together in the Premier League this season, which is mental to think, right? It's mental to think that and
Insane.
say it.
Absolutely insane.
What dynamic do you think that will bring? We've spoken before about the doubling up issue that this will help that. What are your thoughts on that?
Sure. I hope Manny's not going to sue me because I'm going to use a lot of Manny's lines here, as he said in another show. So the point about having the 2 wingers is that because they're both touchline wingers and they stand on either side, that stretches the game massively. And if you look at it, what that means is that creates more space for the 2 box crashing 8. Because if you're a defender, if you're marking either Mavididi or Tawu, you've got to go with that person. So you get stretched all the way over to that side. And there's one on either side. So what's going to happen is that a lot of times during the game, we're going to have the ability to do the cross-field ball and find that other winger who's probably going to be one-on-one with their fullback. And actually, I would say with Forest, I know that they were bigging up their centre-half pairing, but their fullbacks, Moreno's good going forwards. I don't think he's the best defensively. I don't really know too much about him, so there's definitely something to be said there. So that's one big aspect. And as I say, because you've got those wingers, that will mean that Buonanotte and Ndidi should be more space, right? So there'll be more ability for them to play those inside channel runs that you see them combine with the wingers. So it all kind of works. And I mean, if we do throttle possession, then don't even be surprised if you start seeing James Justin and Wout Faes push up and start supporting the attack, right? Wout Faes had some amazing moments last season where he got on the ball, when running forwards, won a penalty or laid it off to someone who scored. So, that's the advantage. Now, I think to be fair to you, Locks, we may be getting a bit overexcited because it is still possible, as you say, that even though he's picked this team, he is just going to play the same way that we did last time round. What does that mean? That'll mean that James Justin is the left back, and it'll mean that Ricardo is the right back. And it'll mean that Fatau drifts inside, and it'll mean that Ndidi and Winks are the double pivot. So how do we know what's going to happen? If we get a kickoff, just literally look at the shape of the players. If we don't, as soon as we get on the ball for the first time, there's your pro tip for everyone. Just look at the position of Ndidi and Winks in comparison to one another. If they're standing next to each other, they're playing a double pivot. If Ndidi's playing further forward, he's going to be a box crashing 8, and so is Buonanotte. So you'll be able to figure out very quickly what's going to go on. But if we were to go that way, then what the issue is that Fatau isn't going to be as wide as we would like him. And it'll also mean that Ricardo will be the one that has to sprint 80, 90 yards all the time. And I suppose there's even a bonkers world where Ricardo is playing left back and it is still James Justin at right back. So we'll see. And it could still be the case that Steve Cooper is just getting one step closer and closer to the solution and still not quite getting it. It's like a kid with a jigsaw puzzle with one piece left and he keeps rotating it and he just can't get it in. But eventually he will. This is the closest we've got so far. So that's some of the nuances as to what we might see today.
With just under 8 minutes left to go, I don't want to take this chat negative. However, Luke, I have a worry inside of me, and I've said it a few times over the last few weeks, and it's especially there now. If we were to lose, I just have this fear that obviously he won't say it in the press, but Cooper would have the mindset, I told you so. This is what happens when we play Mavididi and Fatau. This is what happens when we play Ricardo. That's my worry. And Akif also mentions it here. If we don't lose and get battered like 3-0, if we do lose and get battered 3-0 or something, hopefully he doesn't jump ship with this style lineup because it didn't work. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a bit of a shame because, look, like, ironically, this matchup, like, of how Nuno sets Forest up at the moment, how well their partnership's been, particularly in centre-back. They're not, like, the second best team defensively right now for a reason, without a reason. Nuno's really done well setting them up. So that would be, on paper, you could argue that how they are set up sometimes and how resolute they can be, they would be the best to defeat the Enzo ball or to just stand a chance against it, or at least, 60, 70 minutes where you would see, like, teams hold out into us until we eventually crack the lock, I like saying, and then, the goals would come. So they haven't conceded a lot of goals. I hope that's not the case of Cooper, and if it is, then I'll be here in a week's time calling him an orc. So for now, I'm like Anil said, I want to get behind him. I'm really excited by this 11, and I'm even more excited for the game now if you can't tell.
Can I respond to that one, Lux?
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
So look, if he changed it after one game, that would be disappointing. But if he did it for 3 games and we lost heavily for 3 games, then fair play. Even us fans would be like, all right, we'll eat crow. It's not working. It's like Burnley last season. And that's fair enough, right? Because some people did say this season that they thought going in, it is possible that if we played the same style as we did in the Championship, we'd get found out. But the problem is we haven't tried it. And the one time we did try it, we scored 3 goals in one half. So that's why we want to try it. But yeah, if we played the next 3 games and we lost all 3 of them 3-0, playing this system, inverted fullback, then even us are going to be like, okay, do you know what? We got a bit carried away. Maybe we forgot how brutal the Premier League is and we've got to have a bit more of a balance. That was always the problem with Cooper, is he just changed the system immediately. He never tried the thing that would work. So that's what we want to see. But my feeling is if we play this system for 3 to 5 games, I think it's going to get results.
Yeah, a few more comments. Zaid says, I think this won't happen because we will smash those idiots. The players are coming out, so I will wrap it up shortly. Chris says, Ricardo brace incoming. Akif says, that stinks of a 1-1, how Luke's describing it. Chris, that would be the ultimate I fucking told you so. Swedish Fox in the room. Hope you're doing. Right, lads. I had your score predictions in the week. I want to know if they've changed and what they've changed to from today's team. Anil.
I've got to go positive after seeing this. 2-0.
2-0. That will make them lot over on Forest Fan TV look like mugs. Luke?
I'm going to swap it to, 2-1. I still think we might concede, but I reckon that we're going to get the late win.
Lovely stuff. Thank you to you both. I will see you both at half time. Not long until kickoff. It's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Cheers, lads. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye, Luke. Bye-bye, Anil. Thanks to those lads, as always. I want to ask the same question to people in the chat. I know you all gave me your score predictions in the week as well. Please let me know now what your score prediction is. If it has changed, let me know what it is. I'm very intrigued to see what it is. So as we all know, going through the lineup, of course, it's Mads Hermansen in goal, a back four or a three, who knows? Ricardo Pereira, Wout Fast, Caleb Akoli, and James Justin. The midfield is Winks, Ndidi, and Buonanotte. The two wingers, Abdul Fatawu and Steffi Mavididi, and of course, number 9 up front, Mr. Jamie Vardy. There we go. There's a closer up graphic of it. If you need to see it again, it's a strong lineup. It's the lineup that Leicester fans have been asking for all season long. Will it deliver? That's the question. Will it deliver? I'm going to look through some more comments now. Andreas says 2-1 to Leicester. Ray says I'm sticking with 3-1 from the beginning. Dallas Foxes says 3-1 Foxes. Chip says 3-1 Ricardo hat-trick. Jesus. And celebrate in front of the blobfish. The USA Foxes have spoken. Absolutely. Let's go off to watch the first half. Let's go, Chris. Absolutely. If you want to stick around on here as well, I know a lot of you will be watching the game, but anyone who does stick around with the stream still on, that will be lovely. Thank you so much. Andreas also said 2-1. I missed some comments further up, so I'm just going to have a look. Akif says, time to celebrate. We prayed for lineups like this. Awooga Manny said, hi to Andreas, thanks for joining. Zaid, good evening, guys. Evening to you, mate. Out on parole, Ricky P. Fan pressure, think it's a strong lineup. Look at the guns on the old boy. All hail Luke. That 11 is a thing of beauty. Me and Luke knew. And Chris Chip says, so hyped to finally see us start with a good lineup. Who knows how this is going to end? Manny is saying 3-1. Mavididi, 2 goals. Abdul with the 1. I wonder. There is a minute silence going on. I don't know if I should have observed that. So sorry if I didn't. My bad. Apologies. But yeah. Right, one more time, just in case anybody wasn't here or anybody hasn't seen it. There we go. You've got the lineup in the middle and also on the right side of the screen. Hermansen, Ricardo, Akoli, Fass, Justin, Ndidi, Winks, Buonanotte, Fatawu, Mavididi, and Vardy. Last chance for score predictions. Get them in now. Last chance for score predictions. The God Squad, Chip says. Absolutely, absolutely. Boho is here. Hope you're doing well, mate. Lovely to see you as always. Boho's saying 2-2. Desmond 2-2. Anybody who is here, please, if you don't mind, if you can, if you want to be generous, hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Throughout the stream, if you subscribe, that will go up. If you hit the like, it will very much help me out and I appreciate it. And if anybody does want to become a member of the channel, like Dawn, like Arthur, anybody else, Ant, Anil, if you want to become a member, just hit the join button under the video when you're watching on the browser, and that'll be much appreciated. Right, we are seconds away from kickoff. Here we go. Seconds away. Little group huddle going on. Never done a watch along before, actually live. Nice one. This time around, I'll watch the match and your stream. Thank you so much, mate. This is a massive game in the Premier League. I hope you all did your FPL. I've put Abdul Fatawu in earlier today. There are the chairman scarves are going up as well around the KP, obviously in honor of Vishai, which is, I think, 2 days in 2 days' time. It's the anniversary of his death. So yeah, Ray says, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Definitely. For some reason, my clock doesn't seem to be working. As always, there we go. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. We are live. The whole world smiles with you. I'm just letting the clock catch up. 10 seconds. We have kicked off, everybody. We are now 10 seconds in. There we go. The timer starts once more. Here we go. Big game in the Barclays Premier League. No, not the Barclays. Leicester already on a break here. Facundo Buonanotte. He does go down. He looks a little bit hurt. There was a bit of a count. There was a little bit of an attack on there for Leicester in the opening 20 seconds. Buonanotte went down. I think it was more of a slip than anything else, and the ref says play on. So far, we are seeing a big press from Leicester. Foul is given away, though. Nottingham Forest free kick 1 minute into the game. Ricardo is in that right back position. It looks like a back four so far out of possession. Fatawu challenges Callum Hudson-Odoi there and gives away a free kick about 30 yards out on the touchline. Just a clumsy one. The pitch looks moist. It was a bit of a slip there from Abdul. 50 people here, please. If you can hit the like button, that'd be much appreciated. Hudson-Odoi holding his knee, gives it a little rub, and he's all right to go. So, yeah, as I was saying, it does look like a back four, especially out of possession. It was Ricardo, Fas, Okoli, and JJ. It's going to be Elanga to put this ball in the box from a free kick. You've got Murillo in there. You've got Milenkovic. Here it is. Ball in from Elanga. It's gone to the back post. It's going to go out for a... Is that a Nottingham Forest corner or a goal kick? I can't tell. I think it's a goal kick. Mads Hermansen goal kick. It was a decent ball in, to be fair, from Hudson-Odoi, but nobody quite got on the end of it there. Ricardo Pereira, the camera is on him for sure. His first 2 minutes in the Premier League this season. His first 2 minutes in the Premier League since 2022-23 season. Utterly nuts. Okoli putting Justin under some pressure there. Leicester are playing around with it here, out around the back. Forest putting us up under pressure. Okoli finds JJ out on the left. Now, JJ will look for a pass. He'll go short to Harry Winks. Now, Harry Winks with it in midfield. Little 1-2 with Ricardo Pereira. Ricardo Pereira is inverted, ladies and gentlemen. Ricardo Pereira is inverted. We are seeing Enzo Ball in play. Enzo Ball is in play, ladies and gentlemen. Utterly crazy. Oh, it is brilliant to see. Ricky P is playing in that Enzo Maresca inverted position. Incredible. Leicester do get the ball forward there, but it's defended well by Milenkovic, and it goes up for a Nottingham Forest goal kick. Inverted Ricky is back. Yeah, for fuck's sake, as he says, Ricky P is inverting. Confirmed. 100%. And the fans would have a bit of a cheer there, for sure. That would get the fans up for it. As the camera pans to Nuno Espirito Santo in one of the stands, as he has a touchline ban for getting sent off. That was about 2-3 weeks ago now, wasn't it? And here is the back three of Okoli, Fas, and Justin. Harry Winks to Justin out wide. He finds Mavididi. Mavididi's going to look for a pass. He does play it backwards. James Justin. Okoli. Okoli with it now at centre-back. He's looking for a long ball option for sure. He will have to go short, though, to James Justin. He does go long, though. He finds Wilfred Ndidi, who is, of course, playing as a box crashing 8, as a high 8. This is Enzo Ball, ladies and gentlemen. This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is Enzo Ball. Okoli. He looks for the switch to Mavididi. He finds it. I think it's going to be a throw-in, though, to Forest. What is Enzo Maresca? Is he busy on his Friday evenings? Is he sat at home watching this? It would be very interesting to see his reaction if he was, for sure. It would be interesting. Five minutes in now, and Forest have a chance to attack. Moreno, Hudson-Odoi down this left side, or our right side. Moreno tries to get a ball and it's blocked by Wout Faes, and it goes out for a Forest corner. Just a reminder, if anybody doesn't know the team, it is here on my right over there. That is the current lineup. When substitutions are made, they will be switched out. Elanga will take this corner for Nottingham Forest. Ricky P is marking the big man. That's a surprise. Ball in. There was a bit of somebody went down in the box there, but no penalty, no cause for a penalty really either. First corner cleared by Ndidi. Manny says, yeah, it was. That's correct. Milenkovic is a big man. He's a big man, but he's in the box. He's looking for some action. That's for sure. That's for sure. They've got the big men in there. They're going to go for a long throw here, Forest, with the throw in. 6 minutes into the game. The ball goes in. Cleared by Ndidi again. Mavididi. He's just going to lump it forward. Fair enough. Goes out for a Forest throw in. Forest playing around with it here at the back. Goes back to the goalkeeper, Matt Sells. He'll go long, looking for Hudson-Odoi. Does he find him? Ricardo gets his head on it and it goes out. I'd say it's a cagey affair so far in the opening 6 minutes, to be honest with you. Nothing crazy going on. A couple of attacks for both sides, but nothing substantial. Another throw-in for Nottingham Forest now in Leicester's half. Milenkovic. He'll go back to the keeper. Matt Sells. Matt Sells goes long again, looking for Alanga. James Justin goes up for it. He does win it. And now Mavididi's in a duel with Ola Aina. Aina comes out on top. Forest go long down the right. They find Alanga. Mads Hermansen rushes out. He catches it. It's fine. All good, all good. Sweeper keeper. Sweeper keeper. Now James Justin on the left side tries to get forward quickly. He goes long to Jamie Vardy, cleared by Milenkovic. And Ndidi loses out on that header, I think. James Justin has to go back to Hermansen. Cagey. I would say cagey so far. I would say cagey. Leicester definitely having the majority of possession so far, I think. Fatawu now on this right-hand side. He comes inside to Wilfred Ndidi, who lays it back off to Fatawu. Fatawu plays it inside to Okoli. Okoli's under pressure. He's going to have to go back to Mads Hermansen. Wow, phase here. Keep getting your comments in during the game. Let me know in real time what you think so far. Mavididi now with it on the left. He plays a little header through to Ndidi. Ndidi loses out there to Milenkovic. Not sure what happened. Okoli presses high at the pitch and wins it. Mavididi now. He's looking for an option. He does. He finds Facundo Buonanotte. Buonanotte running at the Forest defence. He's going to have a pop. Deflected, and it goes out for a Leicester City corner. Deflected off Murillo. Murillo's in a bit of pain, though. I think it hit him in the balls, to be honest with you. Yeah, bit hit him in the balls. It was a painful one. Facundo just runs at the Forest defence, takes a pop, and it bounces off Murillo, goes out for a Leicester corner. I think it will be Buonanotte to take this corner. It will be number 40, Buonanotte. Leicester's first corner of the game, 9 minutes in. Buonanotte delivers. Oh, bit of a scrap here in the box. It's cleared though by Forest. That was a very scrappy one. Fatawu goes in on Alanga, on Hudson-Odoi. The ref says it's a Leicester throw-in though. I don't know what happened exactly in that box. Even to you, Rich Show, mate. Hope you're doing well. What do you think to the game so far? What do you think to the team? Let me know, please, in the chat. Caleb Okoli now looking to build up again from the back. James Justin 1-2 with Harry Winks. Okoli. Faze looking for a runner. Fatawu now on the right side. One-on-one with Moreno. He goes inside. He's just Moreno got the better of him there, Fatawu. Hudson-Odoi. Leicester putting the press on here. Leicester putting pressure on Forest. Goes out for a Leicester throw-in. Ricardo Pereira picks the ball up quickly. Is he going to be allowed to take it quick? No, he's not. Hudson-Odoi's down. Oh, they did take it quick. For Ricardo. Winks. Out to Mavididi now on the left side. One-on-one with Ola Aina. He beats Aina. Oh, he doesn't beat Aina. Aina does very well there. Very well against Mavididi. Forest lose out, though. Forest lose the ball. Again, Leicester will have a chance to build. Harry Winks, 1-2 with Mavididi. Winks into Facundo Buonanotte. Buonanotte goes out wide to Fatawu, a bit heavy on the pass there. Fatawu's going to look for a ball in, I think. He does. He finds Buonanotte in the box. Back out to Ricardo. Harry Winks. Switching it across. James Justin now. Jamie Vardy in the left wing. He delivers a ball. Indeed, he gets his head on it. Going to go out for a goal kick. Indeed, he wins the header again. This time, unfortunately, it does go wide. Forest they're looking solid at the back. They're looking structured. We knew this would be the case. For Forest. We knew they'd be structured. But Leicester are dominating the ball. It's just don't get caught out, Leicester. Don't get caught out. Love the first 10 minutes, Craig from Dallas Foxes says. Forest are the team that are going along this time. They do seem to be going along quite a lot so far. Hermanson just pumps it forward. Murillo will win it. Murillo now out wide to Moreno. Moreno back to Dominguez. Yates now in midfield. He'll go to Milenkovic. 45 people here. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Much appreciated. Forest go long again, but Okoli is there to sweep up. He'll play it back to Mads Hermanson, and he hits it first time out wide to James Justin. Good distribution there from Mads. Justin under pressure, though. It does go out for a throw-in. 12 minutes on the clock. Let me know what you think of the game so far. Keep getting your comments in throughout the stream. Just a reminder for anyone who has... ball given away there by Winks. Forest have it. Okoli cleared only as far as Forest. Another Forest man. Murillo. Aina. Nice play there from Aina. Steve Cooper. The ball went out for a throw-in. Steve Cooper quickly picks it up and gives it to Mavididi. But Leicester are going to take the time to restart this one. Finally, we are attempting to control the game. Identity at last. I wonder what Steve Cooper thinks to his side's performance so far. What he thinks to what he is seeing, I wonder. Mavididi now. Mavididi with it. 2 on him. 2 men on him. He has to go back to Justin, who then goes back to Okoli. Okoli finds a pass into the middle to Ricardo, who then goes back to Wout Faes, who sprays out wide to Fatawu. Abdul with it here, under a bit of pressure from Moreno. He tries to beat Moreno. The ball goes out, and it's going to be a Leicester throw-in. Okay, Wout Faes now driving forward. 1-2 with Harry Winks. It's Enzo ball, ladies and gentlemen. For anyone who hasn't watched the game so far or has just joined us, we are watching Enzo ball play out in front of us. Ricardo Pereira is inverting into midfield. Indeed, he has a box crasher alongside Facundo Buonanotte, who has the ball now in midfield. He goes to Ricardo, back to Facundo, back out to James Justin. Facundo, Winks, Faes, short passes, quick short passes, snappy. Abdul Fatawu now. 4 men in the box or in the area. Fatawu finds, he tries to find Buonanotte. It's cut out though. Forest will have a chance to counter. There's a foul on Yates by Winks. Wonder what those who said Enzo ball wouldn't work in the Prem saying now. We are in control. Yep, we are indeed. Ball forward for Forest. Ricardo Pereira. He makes a hash of that. It's a bit of a mistake there by Ricardo. He tries to lash his foot at it to clear it. Yates out wide to Elanga. Elanga's going to get a ball in the box. He does to Chris Wood. It's cleared by Caleb Okoli, though. Only as far as Mavididi. Leicester still under a bit of pressure here. They're piling the pressure on. They've still got the ball here. They've played through us. They've got around us somehow. Forest with it. They'll find it. They'll find a ball in. It's going to be blocked. Forest corner. Forest win would help us with win against Fulham. It's only 15 minutes. Let's hope we can say that after 90. Yeah, for sure. Ball in from Elanga into the box. Facundo Buonanotte is trying to play out. What's he doing? What are you doing, Facundo? You should have put your foot through it. Forest still have it in the box. Dangerous area. They play through. Somehow Leicester have cleared. Only as far as Yates. Long shot, and it's a goal. It's a goal. It's terrible defending. It is absolutely terrible defending from Leicester City. I can't believe that whatsoever. We've given away a silly, silly goal. It was a long shot from Yates on the edge of the box. We should not be 1-0 down. It's so undeserved. We've been the better team. But Leicester, a moment of poor defending, and we give away a goal. Not good enough, that. Not good enough whatsoever. Had 2 chances to clear that. Facundo Buonanotte was at fault for the first one. He should have put his foot through it. He didn't. And then the ball comes back in. James Justin, a poor attempt. Poor attempt from JJ. Poor attempt. What the fuck are you doing, JJ? What is that? That is shocking. I'm sorry. That's shocking from JJ. It's lazy defending. It's really lazy defending. Poor. Absolutely poor. Why is Facundo dribbling there, bro? Clear it. Richo says, yes, come on, Forest. And yeah, there we go. That's League Level 1 defense. That's League 1 level defending, 100%. Why is Facundo dribbling it there, bro? Clear it. I no idea. It's baffling. It's baffling. Yeah. Left-footed centre-back on the shopping list. Not good enough. Facundo Buonanotte now with the ball, driving forward. He finds Abdul Fatawu on the edge of the area. He's made a bit of a hash of it, Fatawu has. Yeah, he's made a bit of a hash of that. He should have done better. Yeah, should have done better. Just poor control. Giving up the leads for something stupid like that. Amazing start. Yeah. Really, no, it is. That's the most frustrating part, because we played well and we were dictating the game, and then we give away something like that. Just poor defending. It was textbook. That was like last season as well, really, wasn't it, guys? Let's be honest. Down 1-0, we have them right where we want them. I don't think we do, mate. I don't think we do. Another ball forward, Caleb Okoli into Hermanson. Because they're going to sit back now and just try and hit us on the counter. I think we needed to take the lead. But I did say yesterday, I think we'll go 1 down and we'll start playing better. So, but we have played quite well. Oh, fucking hell. I'm already looking forward to my halftime beer. Another one. Buonanotte now. He finds Abdul Fatawu on this right side against Moreno. He'll look for a run from Ndidi. He does. Wilfred Ndidi with it. Abdul Fatawu now. 3 men on Fatawu. 2 men on Fatawu. He lashes for it to try and get a ball in the box. It's cleared. It's blocked, and it goes out for a Leicester City corner. Justin whispers in Facundo's ear as he walks to the corner flag. Will this be another set piece bit of magic? Justin then runs to Vardy. So he's whispered something to Facundo. Then he whispers to Vardy. What's going to happen here? Ball in from Facundo Buonanotte. It does force a save from Matt Sells. Harry Winks now, about 40 yards out from goal. Jamie Vardy has to play it back to Ricardo Pereira, but they'll go back out wide. Harry Winks now. He looked like he was going to deliver a ball, but he's forced back. James Justin, Ricardo Pereira. He looks for a long ball there from Caleb Okoli. Now Fatawu will have a chance to get on the end of it. He does. He beats Hudson-Odoi to it. Okoli puts the ball in. Cleared again. A few headers now just going up in the air. Forest do come out with it though, and they will have a chance to break. It's 1-on-3 here. Elanga into the box. It'll look for a. Ooh, he hits it across. It's going to go out for a throw in though. Difference from champ to prem, you get punished. Plenty of time yet though. Yeah, there's plenty of time. I'm not writing us off. We've played better. This is a better style of football. This is a more sustainable style of football. 100%. We've conceded down to awful defending. But we don't deserve to be 1-0 down. We don't deserve it. Leicester throw in. Justin just puts his foot through it. Somehow Forest still have the ball. Winks. Leicester have won it back. Why is the ref blowing the whistle? He should have played advantage to Leicester. Should have played advantage. Yeah. This is true, though, by the way. You know, what Manny said. If we want to play this football and this formation, this system going forwards, we do need a better left-footed centre-back. Okoli, Faze. Back to Okoli. JJ, under pressure here, Leicester. Harry Winks, Ricardo Pereira, nice 1-2 there. Back to Winks. There's not enough men going forwards, I don't think. Ndidi, Mavididi finds a run from Winks. Winks puts a ball in Vardy! Yes! Jamie Vardy has put Leicester level. Lovely bit of football down that left side. Harry Winks puts the ball into the box, finds that man, Jamie Vardy, and he taps it in. Let's go. 1-1. 1-1. Lovely bit of play there. As Anil says in the chat, prime Enzo ball. Prime. Let's go see what's happening at Forest Fan TV, because he told me yesterday there is no way that Mr. Vardy will score. Let's see what he's saying now. I'll talk you through it. Leicester get forward. Harry Winks. Ndidi plays it out wide to Mavididi. Winks does the overlap. Vardy just puts his right foot. He stretches for it. He beats Murillo to it, and it goes in the back of the net. Class. I can't wait to see Wolfie's reaction. To this. Leicester back in the game, level terms, prime and fuck Cooper. That's Steve Enzo Coopesca. We can't score against the greatest centre-backs in football history. I know, mental. Come on, you foxes. Elanga with it now. Hudson-Odoi with it on the edge of the Leicester box. Elanga has got it now. And Ndidi should get to that first. He does. It's going to be a Leicester goal kick. Vardy, that man, Mr. Vard's prime Enzo ball. That's your so-called world-class defense. Yeah, 100%. My stream delayed, so I'm commenting late. No problem. It ended up with a corner. I don't know how that ended up as a Forest corner, but it is a Forest corner. Ball in from Elanga. It's a good ball in. Murillo's got it at the back. Oh, whoa, my God. That is a worldie of a save. What on earth? What on earth has just happened there? Again, poor defending by Leicester. The ball falls to Dominguez, I think it is. Oh, my God. That is one of the best saves I have ever seen. It's one-on-one. It's a banker, and Hermansen does the Schmeichel spread. What a save that is. What a save. Another corner in from Forest. Mavididi will challenge Hudson-Odoi for it. Forest come back out on top, though. Forest will try and get it forward again. Ball in. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, no, Leicester, what are you doing? What's going on here? This game has just heated up a little bit. Again, poor defending. It's just scrappy, making a mess of it. That's a Leicester throw-in. Wait until you see that Hermansen save. Wait until you see that Hermansen save. That is utterly ridiculous. I wish I could turn my camera around and show you, but I'll get taken down. It's incredible. It's incredible. They should be 2-1 up. Vardy yet again, the legend, the GOAT. Please never ever pour scored on this player by certain supporters. Leicester are under a bit of pressure though. Forest, since that goal, have come at us a little bit. They seem a bit rattled and they want to, but that opens them up a little bit. So Leicester have a chance to get forward now. Mavididi finds Ndidi on the left. It's a bit of a heavy ball. Back to Mavididi. Mavididi still with it. It's going to be a Leicester throw-in. Just seen it, mate. Yeah, what a save. It's nuts. Mavididi now. Harry winks. He shoots. Goes over the bar. Ooh, 27 minutes on the clock, eh? And 1-1. 1-1. Crazy save. One of the best. If people didn't know about him yet, they know about him now. Mads Hermansen. Matt Sells gets it forward for Forest. Wout Faes challenges. He does very, very well. Forest end up with it still, though. Now Alanga's on the right side, our left side. He runs at James Justin. He does well. He puts a ball in. Hermansen saves it again. Bad defending. Forest look the liveliest of the two teams at the moment, but now Leicester will have another chance to break. Steffi Mavididi. Facundo Buonanotte with it. He finds Abdul Fatawi. Abdul Fatawi is in the... What the fuck? The less we talk about what just happened, the better. The less we talk about what just happened, the better. Abdul Fatawi ends up with it in the box after a pass from Buonanotte. I think Fatawi is expecting a run from Buonanotte. He's not there, and Forest win the ball. Hudson-Odoi one-on-one with Ricardo. He puts Ricardo on the floor. Now, I think Fatawi tackled him in the end, so Leicester have the ball again. Wilfred Ndidi with it, slowing the game down, which is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, slow the game down. Fatawi. Ricardo. Okoli with it now. Facts, Binoy. Facts. Leicester's GOAT. Yeah, a bit of a poor build up there from Leicester, and we turn the ball over. Facundo Buonanotte with it here. He's in a duel, which you don't think he's going to win. He doesn't. And now Forest have a chance to play out. With Yates. He sprays it out to the left to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi now will run at JJ and Ricardo. Somehow Forest have still got it. He puts the ball in. And Ndidi only as far as Yates again. Forest have been the better team since we scored. It's their best patch so far, in my opinion. It's the best patch so far. Cheers, Richo, mate. Much appreciated. Hudson-Odoi does Fatawi on toast. Ricardo clears it. It's going to be a long shot from Forest. It seems to be blocked. Leicester clear somehow. We get it out. Vardy's now running around in rings around the Forest defence, just trying to win the ball back. Leicester fans are not happy with our defence. No, and rightly so. Not good enough so far, the defending. The defending's been really, really poor. Everything else has been very good. The defending's been poor. 15 minutes left of the first half. We're half an hour in already. Leicester 1, Forest 1. Another ball forward here. Ricardo's going to easily claim that. He does. Fatawi gives it away, I think. Yeah, we're not keeping the ball well at all here, guys. since our goal, we're really not keeping the ball very well. They've stepped it up a gear, Forest. Mavididi just got turned inside out by their number 8. Now Elanga puts the ball in over the bar. We need to up our game a little bit because since we went level, Forest have been the better side. Undoubtedly for me. Undoubtedly. There seems to have been a stoppage. No, it's all right. We're going again. Akoli now. The back three are building. Akoli finds Vardy. Little 1-2 there. We give it away again. Forest have a really good chance here to break. Hey, what happened there? They both went down. Elanga, there was a coming together by Elanga and Justin. They both went down. The ref has waved play on. It's definitely not a foul to Forest. Winks with it. Playing it around. Playing off the back three, Winks. Abdul Fatawu. He's fouled. Take it quick, Abdul. Take it quick. No. Doesn't want to take it quick. If you can, please hit the like button, hit subscribe as well if you haven't already. Long ball forward from Ricardo. Tries to look for Ndidi, but it goes out of play for a for a goal kick.
Number 8.
I wonder what Steve Cooper makes. What would you guys watching at home, what do you think? If you were Steve Cooper, what would you say to these lads so far at half time? Because we have 12 minutes left of this half. Okay. Ball in the air a lot here. Headers, header after header. Is that going to be a Leicester throw-in? It is. James Justin will take it. Mavididi loses out. Another Leicester throw-in. Get Fatawu off for me. He's having an awful game. Who would you have on instead, Nathan? Who would you have on instead? Forest's assistant not happy with the position that the throw-in's being taken. We are making it harder on ourselves than it needs to be. Yeah. Akoli. Wout phase. Abdul Fatawu. Playing quite deep. Akoli. There's a ball on to Mavididi. It's a bit poor there from Akoli. Poor decision making in my eyes, I think. What do I know, though? Akoli with it. Harry Winks now. Ricardo Pereira. Somehow it gets through to Facundo after a bit of a deflection from a Forest player. Harry Winks. Buonanotte. Ricardo. It's a poor pass there. Forest play lovely bit of football. Forest are in here. Forest are in. Elanga's wiped out by Ricardo Pereira. Not even a foul, according to the referee. No, it is a foul, and it's going to be a yellow card for Ricardo Pereira. And it's going to be a free kick. Ricardo gives the ball away. Forest play 1-2. Lovely football. One-touch football. They get forward. Ricardo just takes his man out at the last minute, and it's going to be a free kick all day long. Probably a blatant yellow card as well, to be honest with you. Who will take this free kick? 35 minutes on the clock. Mads Hermansson instructing his wall on where to be. It's Elanga and Alex Moreno stood over this free kick. Sorry for yawning. That's very rude of me. Langa's eyeing it up. I think he'll be the one to shoot. Yeah, it's definitely Elanga who's going to be taking this. Here we go. The wall is lined up. The ref blows his whistle. What will Elanga do here? Will he shoot? He does shoot. It's blocked off the wall. Blocked off the wall. Forest still have it, though. Forest still have it. Facundo takes a swipe at Hudson-Odoi. He can't tackle him. Hudson-Odoi shoots. Another save from Mads Hermansen. Another big save from Mads Hermansen. Yeah, I don't know what to suggest, guys. We've Forest have been the better team since we since we leveled. Forest have been the better team. And now it's another corner. Another Forest corner. And of course, it'll be that man, Elanga. Elanga to take. Chris Wood's in there. Hudson-Odoi's in there. The big men are in there. Ball in from Elanga. There was a foul on a Leicester player there, I'm sure. Forest still have it, though. Elanga will put another ball in. He does. Cleared by Abdul Fattahu this time. And again, it's back out to a Forest player. They are a lot deeper this time, though. Long ball to try and find Chris Wood. Abdul Fattahu, poor decision there, but Winks has still got it. Mavididi now. Mavididi with it. What's Mavididi going to do? He plays it back to Winks. Bit of poor timed passes, I think, at the moment from Leicester. Abdul Fattahu on the right side. Abdul Fattahu looks for a ball in. It's a great ball in. Nobody's on the end of it, though. And Forest will clear. Only as far as James Justin. It's another poor one there. It's another poor clearance. Forest are in again. They're 2-on-4 at the minute, Forest. Leicester have managed to get back. Okoli clears it. Only as far as another Forest player. There's a little nudge in the back there by Mavididi, but the ref waves play on. Ball in. Abdul Fattahu. Harry Winks with it. Winks finds Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi. Steffi Mavididi. Facundo's strength is not on defence, is it? No, it's not. Forest have got back and Leicester will try and build. We're not making it easy for ourselves. We are making it difficult. As Boho says, Facundo's into the box, though. Buonanotti's into the box. No one there really there. And now Abdul Fattahu will have it out wide on the right. He'll put another ball in. No one's really there. Forest have to put it out for a corner. Whew. It'll be Harry Winks to take this one. Harry Winks will take this corner. The big men for Leicester in there. Hamza at left back. I don't think so. Harry Winks to deliver this corner. And Didi's there. Okoli's there. Ball in. It's very deep. Well, phase. That's going to be that should be a Leicester corner, but the ref's gone for a goal kick. It should be a corner. Yeah, it came off fast and then bounced off Aina. So it should have been another corner. The ref's only given a goal kick. Very annoying. Elanga with it here on the right against Justin. He's had Justin all game and he has him now as well. Luckily, Okoli's there as the backup. And Leicester just hit it long. Harry Winks. Wilfred Ndidi now has a chance to start some form of attack. Big strides to get forward. He finds Fattahu on the right. Leicester have 4 men forward. That's a foul. Alex Moreno on Abdul Fattah. And rightly so, Alex Moreno gets a yellow card for that. That was a bit naughty, that was. He stops Fattah in the tracks. Fattah gets an arm to the face, I think. Yeah, like a slap. Accidental, but a slap across the face. Yellow card. Leicester will have a chance to put the ball in the box here with 5 minutes left to go of this half. Who will deliver it? I'm assuming it will be Harry Winks, but we'll find out in a sec. Winks and Facundo over this. What will they do with it? Ball in. Oh, it's lovely. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's got it. Oh, he's made a hash of it. It's come back out to Fattah, though. Fattah takes a shot from about 50 yards out. Obviously not going to go in. What you doing, Abdul, mate? Come on. What you doing? No need for that. That's ridiculous. That was 50 yards out. And it wasn't even like one of his... It wasn't even one of his usual cutting in. It was just way out centre. Couple minutes left of normal time here. Caleb Okoli nicely done there defending against Chris Wood. All over him, to be fair. But yeah, the ref says it's okay. Fast bouncing the ball now off Ricardo in that pivot. Fast goes out wide to Buonanotte, who has to play it back to Maz under pressure from Dominguez. Okoli. Just Leicester slowing the game down again, which I think is the right thing to do at this point. You don't want to concede anything stupid. We've had our fair share of them already this season. Late goals in the first half. We don't need another one. It's going to be a Leicester City throw-in now. We play it further back. Look, this isn't going to be what the happy clappers want to see. The happy clappers want to see end-to-end stuff. This is the smart way to play. Not saying we're going to win, but it's a smart way to play. Harry Winks now. Goes out to Mavididi. Steffi Mavididi. He's looking for a runner. He goes with Winks. Winks plays it to Ricardo. He plays Mavididi. Good play there from Leicester. Little one-touch, back heel, all that stuff. Can't get it through, though, and it's cleared by Nottingham Forest's defence. Caleb Okoli has it now at the back. Wout Faze is going to ping it out wide left. Mavididi Ndidi gets on the end of it. He puts Aina under pressure. Back with Leicester in possession now. Okoli, Ricardo, Winks, Mavididi, Buonanotte. Buonanotte with it in the penalty area. Buonanotte still has it. Good play from Buonanotte. Mavididi gets ahead on it. It's very wide, though. Very, very wide. Whew. Leicester with a nice little spell there, for sure. For sure. Buonanotte wanting to redeem himself after a disappointing bit of, I say defending, it wasn't even defending. He just tried to play out and he did it very, very poorly, and it cost us a goal really at the end of it. James Justin as well. We continually have the extra man in centre mid. System is working nicely, Manny says. Wout Faze, Caleb Okoli. Leicester have had 61% possession with 6 attempts, and Forest have had 39 possession with 8 attempts. 8 attempts. What happened there? The ref got in the way, I think, so it's a drop ball. It's a drop ball. Forest have it. Alex Moreno, Hudson Odoi now. Hudson Odoi up against Ricardo and JJ. JJ and Fattah. Sorry, Ricardo and Fattah. Leicester defend it nicely, but they play it back to Forest. Hudson Odoi. Oh, what are we doing, lads? Terrible. We managed to get it away. Jamie Vardy now with it. He plays a little 1-2. Buonanotte has got Mavididi and Fatawi running. Buonanotte with it. He looks for a ball for Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy he's quick enough. He gets it. Abdul Fatawu. Cleared. Vardy 2 years ago would have gotten the end of that and put it in the top corner. Forest aren't bothered about possession. Yeah, they're not. They're not at all, mate. Buonanotte, poor touch. I will say for his standards, Buonanotte is having a bit of a, not a stinker, but just not at his level at all, if I'm honest with you guys. Could be a lot better. He's also getting used to a new system, of course, though. Craig Pawson is letting them play. Leicester trying to play out here just like last season. Good play there. Vardy comes into the middle, sprays it out wide. Now Mavididi has it. Mavididi's going to run at his man. He does. He's going to have a shot. He's got a shot. Oh, and it goes wide. Mavididi cutting in on his right foot, and it goes wide. Steve Cooper applauds from the touchline. We have 1 minute added time. 2 minutes added time, but we're already a minute into it. So this should be up in just under a minute's time. Just in time. I'm going to get my headset ready because the lads will be joining back any second now. Steve Cooper does seem quite happy. Wilfred Ndidi. Mavididi. And that is half time. There we go. It is half time at the King Power Stadium, and it is Leicester City 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Nick Nack says Mavididi has a go. He does indeed. The lads will be joining me in just a second. I'll bring them in all together once they join. Of course, Forest did go 1-0 up after a bit of stinky defending there by Leicester City. But we did level. So there we go. Right, let's get the boys in. Here's Anil, here's Luke, and here is Neil. Oh, boys, that was interesting, wasn't it? Anil?
For me, I'm impressed. Like, it was a sloppy goal to give away, but that was Leicester from last season. We're back. That goal was a thing of absolute beauty. I said to you before the game started, I actually don't even care about the result. I want to see this team playing and playing this way. And we've done it a number of times, and it looks good. And look, I'll say, I'm going to steal Neil's thunder here. As you know what, Neil, what did your friend text you during that match?
He said, end to end, great save, by the way. Yeah, and again, it was it's an exciting game. It was a neutral, and it is because I thought that was
two great teams is the bit he missed out. Thanks for that, Neil.
Yeah.
It makes me look crud on stream, but there you go.
I missed that bit anyway. Yeah, but
no, yeah. It's two solid teams there, Locks, and it's an interesting cat and mouse battle. But I'm really impressed with us, and I think anyone who says, "Oh, Enzo Ball wouldn't work in the Premier League," well, it's worked so far. But fair play. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So what did we say at the start of the match? We said, where is Ricardo playing? And I'll be honest with you, for the first minute, me and Luke were crapping ourselves because it looked like he was playing right back. But then as soon as Mads came up with the goal kick, this is what happened. And he stepped into that shape. Look where he's playing with Harry Winks. That is your 3-2-5 inverted fullback. And all is good with the world again.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, lads, I'm going to go get another beer, so I'll let you talk amongst yourselves. Talk about whatever you want. I think I know a couple of the talking points. Definitely the fucking defending, because it's not good enough for me.
Well, let's start with that. Luke, talk to me about the defence in that half.
A bit of a dodgy first half, James Justin, to be honest with you. That touch that led to that goal was poor. Buonanotte trying to play it out. That was not the time to do it, as you pointed out when we were watching it. It was poor from JJ with a bit of a donkey touch. But look, I think it would take a little bit of time for us to gel at the back. I think Okoli's been very good. We're just talking about him. You were saying, why don't you talk about what you think he's not doing that Vestergaard did that was sorely lacking a little bit?
Yeah, what I'd like to see Okoli do just a bit more of is waiting until the last moment for the defender to get to him and then playing the ball past him. The few times that he's done it, we've actually turned them around, and that's actually how we got a goal. But some great comments here coming in, so I'll say that. So yeah, JJ been at fault 3 or 4 times. I agree, he's lost it in possession a bit, but that goal that we conceded, I mean, what's so criminal about it is I don't think Forest had a shot on target before it goes in. And then Buonanotte, he's trying to be too clever and beat his man. He just needs to play it long or play it to the wing. And then what is Justin doing? I will ask you, though, is it because he's trying to clear it with his weaker foot? And therefore, is it that you need a left-sided player? Because that's what some people would say there. Neil, what do you make of the defence in that game?
It was good at times. We're building in a good way, which I really, really enjoy. I think that what I really enjoyed about the game, again, defensively, we've looked a bit shaky. And it's interesting that you mentioned the big difference between Vestergaard, and I'll steal your point for this again. You've copyrighted this, but what he did really well is that what Vestergaard did is, again, he'd wait for the press, or he'd wait for the opportunity to play 1-2, and then the ball would go out quick from him. Okoli's not quite got that at the moment, but I think he is a good, again, we bearing in mind there's certain players, him and Buonanotte, are the first time they've probably played in the system ever. Harry Winks, Jamie Vardy have gone, look, we've got a formation that works. Let's try this and see if go cool. But certain players haven't played in this system yet, and it takes time to be bed into it. So, at the end of the day, look, a couple of things again. One, Ricardo's on. Well, we'll get to the second. One, Ricardo is already on a yellow. That could be a concern to think about. And James, just in the one-on-one battles, Elanga is sometimes getting the best of him. And I don't think James doesn't do anything horribly wrong. But it's just to say, for me, it's just A, a good system, and B, Elanga's just a good player.
Can I ask you, Luke, who's the best goalkeeper in the Premier League? Is it Mads or is it Hermansen?
I don't know. It's a bit of both, I reckon. Right now, you can't argue that he is the best player, goalkeeper in the league. In my opinion, he's well up there. Ball distribution and his shot stopping's just been through the roof. Let's be a bit positive. Some of those passages of play made my wang a little bit bigger. That was sexy, fluid Enzo ball passing. Like, love to see it. Like, me and Enzo were getting, not Enzo, me and Neil were getting proper excited watching that the first 5 minutes. Like, there's the move. One thing that Anil pointed out, which I agree with, is I would like to see Buonanotte and Ndidi swap over as the high eights. I think that's not working as well, but I'm no professional manager. But look, give the lads, like, we're finally playing what we want to see. I think it's been brilliant. And I think that Okoli, going back to him in the defense, I think that those, that will come with experience. But what I will say is he looks a lot more confident when he's got Winks in that double pivot position in this system in front of him, calling and dictating where to pass. So I think that will come with experience.
Yeah, some really good comments here. Nick Knack, one of the Saints fans, saying he feels like the game is there to be won. I agree, but I have to say I think that's why the game is on a knife edge. I think it's a really interesting game tactically because you can definitely see us scoring, but you can see that the more we press to score, the more likely they will be to score, right? That's literally the game in a nutshell, right? Every time they get the ball, what are they doing? They try and hit Hudson-Odoi or Elanga as fast as possible, isolate them one-on-one, and you can see that they're both good players and they're causing us problems. I think Forest's best player has been Hudson-Odoi by some distance, and he's not only got Ricardo booked, although I think he got booked taking on Elanga, actually. Sometimes they flip the wingers as well, just to make it a bit more chaotic. So that's kind of tricky. I did see an interesting comment earlier from Chips. He says, I feel like one time we play tactically, individually we are worse. Not everyone, but I personally think we are not great. Which I find that an interesting comment. I would disagree. I think we look quite good tactically, but I can see what you mean about maybe don't think we are great because, well, we're not winning 3-0 or whatever like that. But I think we are playing good. I think it's a very, like I say, interesting cat and mouse system. Okoli stutters quite a lot on the ball. I don't know if you guys see, it's not a hesitant type of stutter, but slows down the passing quite a lot. What do you think about that, Luke?
A little bit, and I think that it would, like, that's what I was saying. So I think, like, to him to bed into this system, I think it will, like, because it's a system and the players are always usually in that same position and the patterns of play are there, I think that he can acclimatize and adapt, and I think it will start to come natural. Whereas, like, a lot of the players you can see, like, straight away the second we started playing like this again, the likes of Winks, you're even seeing Vardy dropping deep again. All the players are well familiar with this that were here last season, and it's clicking straight away. Buonanotte's taken to it a little bit as well, so I think it's a fair comment from Okoli. I don't think he's been that bad, but I do think he will get better and better in that position. And I think, like I said, that partnership with Winks, in front of him, I think will help him a lot.
Now, this is a good comment from Costa. They look physically stronger than us in the middle of the park. That is exactly the slight problem we have by having the Winks and Ricardo double pivot, right? And that brings me to an interesting point. I'd be interested in what Manny has to say about this as well. So it's noticeable to me that Ndidi, even though he's supposed to be one of the attacking midfielders, isn't quite playing that position. Like when we attack, even when we attack as a 5, he's notably a bit further back than some of the others. And you might have seen Fatawu try to play a pass into Bonanotte. And I think it's because in the Enzo system, that ball would have gone to Ndidi, the classic inside channel run, and he wasn't there. But I think one of the reasons why Ndidi isn't moving up so much is for exactly what Costa said, is because they're physically stronger than us in the middle of the park. And I think Cooper wants him to be a little bit back, to be a bit defensive. And Zay said Ndidi's a bit off today. I sort of see what you mean, but he has cleared a few corners and won a few challenges in the middle of the park. So I agree that I think in terms of going forward, like, I don't know, what I guess I'm asking you, Zaid, and Manny can put this as well, is do you think he's being lazy by not supporting the attack and going box to box enough? Or do you think it's tactical and he's actually deliberately playing just a little bit further back just to make us a bit more secure in transition? I don't know. Yes, indeed, he's playing more like a 6/8 hybrid is what Akif says. See, that's what I think, but keep an eye on for that. Neil, what do you think of that?
And that's what I think. I think before we're used to 2 high pressing number 8s. And I think in this system, we've got we've got a midfield, one here, Ricardo. We've got like a staggered. You normally have a diamond. It's kind of like a staggered midfield. And I think part of that might be down to down to Cooper going, look, you want to play this way, but this is the tweaks I want to make. And that you saw that. I think Fatawu had an opportunity where we were attacking with a 4 and he plays the ball in naturally and just goes, oh, I expected Wilfred Ndidi to be there. And he was nowhere even in the shot when it was coming up at that time. Do you know what? I think that, look, considering all the things that we've got right this season, that we've got wrong this season, and considering how much, yes, there is problems with this. Yes, it's not perfect, but I'm over the moon. I'm 8 out of 10 happy with what I've seen so far with the team. But also, I love the step up from this to the Premier League. The Championship is a big difference. The Championship and the Premier League. And Forest are a good opposition. Rivalry aside and everything, they are a mid-table Championship club. And that's nothing to sniff at because bearing in mind, last season they were a relegation candidate. They're a candidate for that kind of middle of the team. And we've gone to them and we've gone, do you know what? We can play you at your own. We can play you at your own game. And they've been great on the road. The game is exciting as a neutral. And I think if we can improve on this, I think we could get a top 10. And again, by the way, guys, if we win tonight, we are in the top 10. Just to put that out there. If we win, again, obviously results will come in over the weekend, but we will move into a top 10 position.
Yeah. Mental. I've been listening to you, lads. Quick question, Neil or anybody. Do you know why when I click a comment, it's pushing us all up instead of just like covered over? Don't know what screen I'm playing now.
You have to put it on the other one. There's 2 ones. You know, there's a 4 box and the 4 box is slightly smaller. No, not that one. The weird. 3rd one across, and it goes.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Yeah, that's what I've got on. I don't know why. Anyway,
okay, that one.
Right.
If you do that one, then it shouldn't do it.
No, still. Anyway, I'll sort it out afterwards. Quick question, lads. Who do you see being the first change for Leicester?
Mabadidi.
For who? Are you? De Cordova? Who is it?
Either or, but I just think he hasn't really been in the game much, I would say. The other one I hate to say, just because it's been waiting so long for him to be freed out of prison, but Ricardo being on the yellow card, I expect him to come off at 60 minutes. And I'd even go as far as saying is that tactically that is the right move because, like I say, I think I'm looking at SofaScore and Hudson-Odoi is their highest rated player. So, you know, the longer that goes, unless they take Hudson-Odoi off, you know, you're playing a tightrope there. So he might just change Justin and Ricardo over and you could still have him invert in, by the way, and do it that way. But those will be the ones I expect. But what do the rest of the panel think?
I tend to agree, but it's who you put on instead. And for me, in that role, I can't really see another player playing that wing back role. No, that's our inverted winger. Who have we got in the squad that's really going to do it? Because the closest player we have is James Justin. And I can't, then that means you have to move either to Christensen or Luke Thomas. And at the moment, I think we might have to just grin and bear Ricardo with another 45 minutes and just tell him just be safe because we haven't got another replacement for you.
Luke, what do you think, mate?
I think that too much of for everything that you just said, Neil, play and formation hinges completely on Ricardo Pereira. That's hence why it's been criminal that he's not been starting. We've got no one else that can do that. So I agree with everything that Neil said. I just think he's too crucial though to keep playing the style. But like, then are you going to get the best out of him because he's worried about another booking? It's a bit of a trade-off. I'm kind of on the fence. I would keep Ricardo on just purely for his quality, and you just got to trust him that he's not going to get sent off.
Just finally, from each of you, somebody said about McAteer. Is he on the bench?
No, he's not in the squad today.
Okay, so there we go. That rules that one out. Luke Thomas to the rescue, Zaid says. Ricky is one to listen, if anyone. Forest are good, but they don't have the best pair of centre backs. Yeah. just quickly, actually, let's just touch on that. What have you made to their defense? Because I think they have been quite solid, but I mean, they're not Ramos and PK like Forest fan TV make out, are they?
No, what I will say about them is that if I look at the stats that even I did it in the pre-match preview, they're good at winning aerial duels. But notice that it didn't say anything about ground duels or pacing behind or being dragged out of position. So actually, I think we'll be given the blueprint to teams on how you beat Nottingham Forest, which is that you go on the ground, right? And you try and move it around them quickly, and then they're not going to be the best at that. I've actually got to say, I've been more impressed with their fullbacks than their centre backs. I think their fullbacks, fair play to them, have done, other than Moreno got booked for the challenge on Fatawa, and that's a big factor as well, by the way. But the other guy on the other side, Aina, I mean, I think he's pocketed Mavididi, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think Mavididi has struggled. Yeah, 100%. Right, I think the teams are just coming back out, lads.
Right,
so everyone who is watching, they will see you on the instant match reaction at full time anyway. So yeah, cheers, lads. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to Neil, bye to Luke, and bye to Anil. There we go. Aina is solid. I think Steffi needs to cut in more. Dallas Foxes says if we cannot bring anyone in for Ricardo, should he be playing the system? Connor Cody seems to be having a bit of a rant at Steve Cooper now on the touchline, which is interesting to see. Is Connor Cody giving out the tactical instructions? Who knows? Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, we're just about to kick off the second half. I'll get the timer ready. There we go. We've kicked off. We've kicked off the second half. Lovely stuff. Keep getting your comments in. Keep hitting the like button, please. Let me know what you think of the second half as it goes on. Is that a Leicester throw-in? It should be. It is. I think Cody is in charge, Craig says. Cody could be a good manager, you know. I think so. Chips as well says Cody manager. I remember England doing a little promo thing in the media, and they asked the players who would be the best manager, and they all said Cody. All to play for 45. Absolutely. Absolutely. No changes for either side, as you'd probably have expected. Facundo Buonanotte losers out there. We had a chance to get a nice early break. Oh, what's happened there? Whose throwing is that? Forest. Forest get the ball forward well there. Hudson-Odoi is through against Ricardo Pereira. He'll come inside. He does. He finds Dominguez. He finds Chris Wood. I think Chris Wood's fouled there. The referee doesn't agree. Leicester have it. Oh. It's poor from Winks and Fatawu there. We just turned the ball over already quickly. Forest are into the box. Cut across to Chris Wood. He shoots. Goal. Goal 1 minute into the second half, and Forest have scored. Chris Wood. Poor defending once again. Trying to get the ball out. We can't do it, and we've just given up a goal inside 2 minutes. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's just too easy. I don't know what's going on with this defense. I mean, they've been shit all season, but this is just another level. This really is. It's terrible. Leicester City 1, Nottingham Forest 2. What's worse than conceding a late goal in the first half? It's, well, probably just as bad as scoring one as early as this in the second. It's Winks. Winks looks for Fatawu. It's a poor pass because Winks Winks is anticipating Fatawu getting forward quickly, but he's not going. So we just lose the ball. I think it's Anderson, plays it into Chris Wood. Chris Wood turns Caleb Okoli. He strikes first time. He turns him. He takes one touch and just bends it in the far post. It's a great finish. It's a hell of a finish. It's a hell of a finish. Why are they all sleeping, Fatawu? Just fucking go on a stroll, Chip says. Nick Nack says, oh dear, Woods got his goal. Yeah. It's really poor. It's really, really poor from Leicester, that. Again, I can't actually believe how bad the defending has been in this game. And that one was all on Harry Winks and Abdul Fatawu. I don't blame... Okoli could have done better, I suppose, actually. But the initial turnover of the ball was all on Fatawu and Winks. I'd say more Abdul Fatawu that time. Leicester 1, Forest 2. It is a good goal. Yeah, it is a good goal, Nick Nat, for sure. So easy to score. We are statues standing there awful. Leicester now will try and turn up the tempo a little bit. Fatawu with it. Ball into the back post. Steffi Mavididi tries to win it. He can't. Now Winks is in a foot race with Ola Aina. Winks manages to get the ball back. Ball in from James just into the back post. Cleared by Matt Sells. He gets a punch on it. It's going to be a Leicester throw-in. Buonanotte. Ricardo. Fass. Ricardo. Back to Fass. Great run to get on the ball and a quality finish. Vestergaard and Cody need some game time, Phil reckons. Leicester throw in. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating that's happened. 2 really easy goals. Not much Hermanson could do about it either, to be fair. Leicester, you mean, Chips? You think Leicester care less than Forest? I'd say we've been asleep for sure on a couple of occasions now. Harry Winks. Out wide to Justin. Ndidi. Mavididi now into the centre. He plays through Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, that's a foul! No penalty? Vardy's clipped there. Vardy's fuming. That will go to VAR. That will go to VAR. I don't know if he would have got there anyway, but he goes down and he's not happy. Chips, yeah, we don't look like we did in other games. Looks like they are not trying. Nick Nack says they go 5th in the league with a win tonight. Yeah, they do. Fatawu wins the ball. Leicester will have another chance to break here. Fatawu is wiped out, but Leicester play on. Mavididi loses the ball. Ndidi out wide to Facundo Buonanotte. I think VAR have checked it and they've cleared it. No penalty. Fatawu. Winks. Buonanotte. It's another classic example of not being switched on from the start. It is. Buonanotte shoots from about 35 yards out over the bar. Don't get desperate, Leicester. Don't get desperate. Yeah, looking back at it, it's very soft from Vardy. He's just togged. It's not a foul. Yeah, it's one of them. It's probably a foul further back, but not in the box. He's not going to give it as a pen. Leicester winning the ball back nicely here again. Fatawu, he loses out again. Fatawu's really not having a great game at the minute. He's struggling a little bit against Moreno. Watching it back, Bo, I think it's quite soft. It's quite soft. I think if it was I'm not saying it's right, but if it was further back, I think it would have been a yellow card and a foul, free kick. But in the box, I don't think it's ever getting given. Fatawu now. Harry Winks. Harry Winks getting forward. Buonanotte's in a tight space. Leicester City lose the ball, and now Forest hitters on their transition again. They've got quite a few men forward here. Fast manages to get a foot on it, though, and clear it. Buonanotte now. Abdul Fatawu's gone down injured. Two Leicester players down now. 2 Leicester players down injured. 2 Cummins together. That's another hit in the face there. Another hit in the face on Fatawu. I wonder if it was Alex Moreno again. Yeah, it's Buonanotte and Anderson that are coming together there, which finally stops the play. Don't know if it's a Leicester free kick. I think it is. Nick Knack says would have been a very soft one. Yeah. Bohu says, how is it not? But yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Leicester have just had a free kick and given it away really fucking easily. Buonanotte and Vardy putting the pressure on the back line. Moreno does well. He gets past Buonanotte and he plays the ball past Fatawu. Try and keep it on the floor. Indeed, he putting the pressure on now. It's going to be a foul. It is. It's a foul on Dominguez. Proper deflated that goal straight after half time. It's poor. It's shocking. Henry Winters put a tweet out. Jamie Vardy will be 38 in January. He's relentless and ageless. Movement so intelligent. Yeah. Forest have another chance here. Elliot Anderson shoots. Poor defending again, I think, from Leicester. Aina. Now Elanga, one-on-one with Justin, who he's had on toast all game. Back to Aina. Ball in. It's very, very deep. Leicester should win that, but they don't. We can't get the ball off them. Hudson-Odoi now will put a ball in to Chris Wood at the back post. Out for a goal kick. Leicester struggling again here. Not good enough. Not good enough. Somebody's tweeted here, the changes by Cooper were risky and could have gone wrong, but I think it's the most fluid and dangerous Leicester have been going forward. Not just one outlet of attack and all three attackers for Facundo, Fatawu and Mavididi playing with an intent. We've lost the ball again, though, and we've given it away. And now Forest are attacking. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, there's a follow-up. Jesus Christ. We've switched off. We've switched off. I don't know what's happened here, but since half-time, we've come out considerably worse. Which is, all season we've gone into half-time playing shit, and we've come out playing much better, but this is the complete opposite. We really are struggling. Nathan says, absolute joke. Our defense is shocking. Nick Knack says this game is far from over. Leicester will try and build again here. Forest, Leicester just needs something else. I don't know what it is. But we need something else. Okoli puts the ball over to Mavididi and it just goes into row fucking Z. Off the post. Yeah, it was a good finish, that. Unlucky. Way too slow with the ball, Nathan says. Buonanotte now with Fatawu. Back to Faze. Winks. Not many options on here. Okoli. Justin. Okoli again. Evening, Ross, mate. Ross, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Mavididi on the left. He's going to put a ball in. It's very deep. Fatawu's at the back post. It's cleared by Moreno. Ricardo trying to win it back. He does. It's going to be a goal kick. It's gone a bit flat on Leicester's side, I think. It's gone a bit flat. Disappointing second half so far. Very, very disappointing. Every time their wingers get it, they just look like they're going to beat us. I'm good, Ross, mate. Thank you for asking. Yeah, all good, all good. Justin into Mavididi. He tries to play it into Winks. The pass is off again. Okoli's just wiped out. Ooh, the referee's given it. Referee's giving it to us. Fatawu now on the right. He's going to attack his man. He puts the ball in. Mavididi's there. Mavididi try and win it. He can't. Now it's Winks. Winks takes out his man. That's going to be a booking, for fuck's sake. That's going to be another booking, I think. It is. It's a yellow card for Harry Winks. And a free kick to Forest. Very, very annoying. Very annoying. Nathan says, letting them get set before we try to attack. Yeah, the transition needs to be a lot quicker. To be fair, you'd argue that in the previous games, the transition was quicker than this. This is more stable, if you want to call it that. For sure, it's more stable. But the transitions aren't quick enough. And that's something we saw last season under Enzo as well, right? We saw that under Enzo Maresca. That was one of the complaints, that we didn't counterattack quickly enough. But I think that has been the case today. Chris Wood, 1-2, goes out to Elanga. Elanga now against James Justin. He comes out on top again. Justin takes Elanga out. Forrest back into the middle. Anderson. Moreno. He's looking for the... What is this defending? They're just sat there. They're not doing anything. They're ball watching. This is really, really bad defending. Really, it's the worst of the season, I think. Moreno, 1-2 with Hudson-Odoi. It goes out. That's going to be a Leicester throw in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The amount of passes crosses into the box with no one there. Yeah. Maybe we need a Jordan Ayew one. Maybe we do need a Jordan Ayew one here. Vardy was on his own again up front. The ball gets pumped forward. He's 1-on-2. And he can't really do anything with it. Oh, Forrester in. Chris Wood. He scored again. It's the defending again. It's a fucking shambles. It's actually a shambles. It's a shambles. What are they doing? What are they actually doing? I don't get it. It's pathetic. It's all on the defenders. The defenders have cost us this game. It's shocking. It is actually shocking. Nottingham Forest a 3-1 up. It's a fucking embarrassment. It really is fucking embarrassing. I can't believe what I'm watching. Matt Sells just lumps it forward. It goes over Fass's head and it bounces off Fass's head and it just onto... There's no excuse. It's actually it's an embarrassment. It really is an embarrassment. I don't know what else to call it. I really don't. It's Fass assists Wood. He just headers it to Wood and Wood then just headers it in the back of the net. It's fucking disgraceful. Leicester 1, Forest 3. Game over for me. Game over. 10 minutes in. 20 minutes in. Game over. Really is. We've been pathetic in the second half. We've been awful. And this comment's bang on. Wood wanted it more than Fass. Exactly. Fass, just a little pathetic header to nowhere. It's ridiculous. Fass. Leicester now need to try and get the motivation somehow to try and score 2. Not sure how they're going to do it, but we need to admit it, being lucky to get the points we have. It's a fucking shambles. Nathan says that would be a bit harsh. Ross, what did Ross say? Cooper to be sacked. I don't think so, mate. I don't think he will be. Abdul Fatawu loses out again. He's been pretty poor. That's not a Mads. No, it's not a Mads. It was on phase. It was on phase. 100%. Really poor. I can't believe the defending I've seen in this game. It's shambolic. It really is. Ricardo. Facundo. Facundo loses out. And the ref's given a foul for some reason. I don't know. The trouble is now Cooper selects the team everybody wants and they have let themselves down. So what happens next? This is really annoying and frustrating. Cooper going to take something special to get anything out of this game now. Paul says Cooper needs to change things around. Yep. 61 people in the chat. If you can hit the like button, please. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Forest with a free kick now, which Matt Sells, the keeper, will take. It's genuinely bullshit. It is. It's really poor. It's poor. They get another long ball forward here. Nottingham Forest are up to 5th on 16 points. 5th place on 16 points. Remember, Forest don't score much. Remember that. They've scored 3 against us. Right. Abdul Fatawu. There's 4 men forward for Leicester. Buonanotte loses it again. It's just been shit all round this second half. It's a really tough watch. It's a really tough watch. Hermanson's come out 30 yards for some reason, just for the sake of it. Nick Knack says Forest have been underrated this season. They're a good side. Facundo's down, really hurt. Really hurt. He looks like he's in agony. Hopefully he gets back up soon. It's time for subs. Let's hope Cooper does not wait until the 85th minute. Nothing's connecting. Absolute shite. Best team we have faced at home this season, Nick Knack says. While there's an injury, I'm going to play this video. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in about a minute.
Hello, Leicester City fans. Jack here. I have come to interrupt your live stream to talk about the blue-tinted glasses sponsor, Football Prizes. We give people the chance to win one-of-a-kind football prizes, from match tickets to signed memorabilia to trips around the world, massive cash prizes. We give you the chance to win prizes you would never ever win anywhere else. You will have seen Locks push the Leicester City prizes on this channel, but it's not just Leicester that we do. We do clubs all around the UK, all around the world. We do trips from Real Madrid all the way over to New York City. To enter these amazing competitions, all you've got to do is head over to footballprizes.co.uk. The link will be in the description of this video. Check out the prizes we've got on at the moment. Give yourself an entry. Why not chance your luck? And hopefully you'll be the next person in the winner's circle at Football Prizes. I'm going to pass you back over to Locks. I'm looking forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Good luck, you foxes.
We're going to need the good luck. Thanks, Jack. We're going to need the good luck for these, last 25 minutes. Take 3 points tomorrow at home to Fulham. Takes us above Leicester. The Southampton fan says, does it? Oh, he's Everton fan. Sorry. Another foul by Leicester. It's really frustrating. Forest now have a chance to get forward again. He hates Leicester. He hates the derby, Forest and Magic. Cooper outright says, wouldn't say all 3 were gifted, but definitely the 3rd one. Leicester have a chance here to get forward. Facundo Buonanotte. He loses it. I think it goes out. Is that a corner to Leicester? It might be a corner. Buonanotte got the skill and could be great, but too raw at the moment. It is a corner for Leicester City. There was another comment which I wanted to put on screen. Yeah, I do think they were all gifted. Well, yeah, I see what you mean. The second one, maybe not so much, but I think the other 2 definitely. The second one, even we gave it to them. Fatawi will take this corner. Easy game. It says number 1 rule is don't let the striker turn in the box. Corner from Fatawi. He plays it short and low. 1-2 with Mavididi. Fatawi still has it. Fatawi tries to put a ball in, and it's going to go to... What's happened here? Yeah, into the keeper's hands. Can Cooper take his fingers out his arse and make a sub? I don't know. Probably not. Need to get a goal back to put pressure on Forest. British Mapper says should have had a pen. I don't think we should have, really. Here is the first change. It is Steffi Mavididi coming off, and it's Jordan Ayew coming on. So let me just reflect that there. So it's Steffi Mavididi coming off, and it's also Ricardo Pereira coming off. So Ricardo Pereira has come off for Bilal El Khanous. Where are we? There we are. So Bilal El Khanous has come on for Ricardo Pereira, and replacing Steffi Mavididi is Jordan Ayew. What do you make to those substitutions? Let me know in the chat now, please. What do you think to those substitutions? They are on screen right now. Leicester give the ball away instantly after that change. Ilanga into Leicester's box. He'll put a ball across. James Justin gets a foot in, thankfully. The step up is massive. Nick Knack says, Rice says Mavididi's been poor for a few games now. Every team strives to get to the Prem. Not sure it's worth it. What formation are we playing then? Are we playing still the back three, and then Fatawu maybe as like, I don't know. What are we playing? I can't really tell. I'll leave it like that for now. Another corner for Forest. Chris Wood is looking hungry for this one. Buonanotte's on Wood for some reason. Back to the back post. Murillo has a shot. Forest should be 4-1 up. It falls to Ryan Yates about 6 yards out, and he puts it over the bar. Forest should be 4-1 up. Tragic defending again. It's a hard watch. How have we managed to fuck this up so much from half time? I don't understand. I really don't get it. I don't get it. Sunday League at the back, I've just seen on Twitter. I'd probably agree with that. Why didn't Leicester make changes when Forest went 2-1 up? Easy Gaming says only Cooper could fuck it up. Blue statues in our 6-yard area. Statues, yeah. Jordan Ayew now with it. He's looking for a man. He puts the ball in. I think he shoots and it's shit. Kingdom of Boxing, Nottingham Forest too strong. Our defense needs to screw on their heads and actually do anything. Forest are making a couple changes now. Nico Williams, I can see. He'll definitely be coming on. Not sure on the other one. We'll soon find out. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm not enjoying this, to be fair. Wout Faze, Buonanotte, Bilal El Khanous, nice little 1-2. Harry Winks, back out to Bilal El Khanous. He looks for a ball across to Ayew. Is intercepted there from the Forest defender. Buonanotte has gone down again, and we've given the ball away. Now Forest are on the attack. It's Ilanga who has the pace on Okoli. Ilanga versus Okoli. Okoli does very well. Okoli goes down injured, holding his ankle. It's going to be a Leicester free kick. Have another beer, Rich says. Easy Game says it's like we only do good for one half in every game. You going back on FFTV? No, not on FFT after this, mate. Not on FFT after this. How are we not losing 5-1? British Mapper says. Honestly, I'm not sure. We should definitely be 4-1 down. That is for sure. It's Elliot Anderson coming off for Forest now. Not quite sure yet who's coming on. I know Williams is coming on eventually. Williams has replaced Alex Moreno, I believe. Paul says, hopefully Ayew can play on the left wing. Khanous can play a high 8. Yeah, that's true. It's Morato that's come on for Elliot Anderson. And it's Nico Williams that's come on for Moreno. Right, Leicester try and build again. Wout Faze back to Okoli. British Mapper also says might as well play Arsenal football and play 9 at the fucking back. Yeah, just try and shut up shop. Tube Tart says this has nothing to do with Cooper. He has selected the best team everyone wanted and they have let themselves down. Maybe tonight's game is one of those be right off. James Justin now. Doc Fizz says, to be fair, I'm enjoying the championship, but you don't go up, you lose your players. All about the money now. Jamie Vardy loses the ball. Harry Winks He's got to be careful. He's on a yellow. Jordan Ayew now. He's going to look to switch the play. He goes short instead. Winks. That fucking goal, second goal, killed the game straight after half time. Yeah, it did. That's what screwed us. Justin does switch the play to Fatawu. Fatawu is now against Nico Williams. Easy for Williams to defend out for a corner. Forest have only lost one game all season. Have they just had an easy start? I think Forest are a good side. They're not as good as Wolfie and Forest Fan TV make out, but they're a good side still. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. I think it'll be who's taking this corner. It might be Winks. It is Winks. Harry Winks to take this corner. You've got Fass, Okoli, Ayew all in there, and Ndidi. Ball in from Harry Winks. Onto Ndidi's head. Cleared off Forest's head, and it's going to be they've given away a fucking foul, mate. Honestly. These defenders ain't doing anything right tonight. To be honest, we have been the better team because we have had the better shots, especially that Hermansen save. Another, what the fuck? What the fuck? Ndidi has come off in replace of, who can guess, Boubacar Samari. Samari has come on for Wilfred Ndidi. I'm not sure what Steve Cooper is thinking or planning, but Samari has replaced Ndidi. Samari is in. That means we're going to win this match. I think it actually means we're probably going to lose 4 or 5-1, Craig, actually. But we'll see. We'll see. Might as well bring Luke Thomas on. Yeah, fuck it. Throw him on as well. Why not? Jesus Christ. We still have a mistake in us, Sean says. Yeah, we've got many, many, many mistakes in us, unfortunately. It's just how it goes, unfortunately. Dominguez is down, a bit injured. It seems like his breathing, something to do with his chest, I think. Seems struggling for air, it seems. Just setting up the redirect, everybody. So at full time, or when we do end the stream, you'll all just be redirected over for Fox Sake TV for the live instant match analysis or instant match reaction. So I'm just setting that up now. There we go. That redirect should be up. I've also just noticed I need to change the title of the video to 3-1 Forest. Forest making another 2 changes now. Let's look at some comments. Bringing Samari on is a disgrace. Where is Skip? Sean says can't support Cooper. We took 8 games to play Enzo ball and the mistakes let us down. Defense has been amateur today. Chester Leicester said going forward's been okay. Nick Nack says Bournemouth went up the same season as Forest and Fulham as well. Chips also said I don't think anything's been good. Everything's been shit other than Hermansen. I think the first half going forward, Chips, I think we were good. I do think we were good, but we killed ourselves there with that goal after half time. It was really, really piss poor. Right, the game has restarted. Fatawu again has tried to take on a couple of men. He's not been successful. He's really not had a good game. He's really not had a good game at all. "76 minutes gone, and Forest are on an attack here. 2-on-2. They probably should have been through for another goal. Ramon Sosa, that was, who's come on to replace Hudson-Odoi, I believe. Now Buonanotte will get forward, but Forest are compact now at the back, happily. They're 2 goals up. They can just sit back. Samari finds Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew tries to cut it across to somebody. Nobody there, though, and it's cut out by Milenkovic. Nick Nack says proper 6-pointer that, Michael, but it's a winnable game. El Canoes into Buonanotte. Nice one-touch football. Off Vardy into El Canoes. Shoots Buonanotte, and shoots wide. Just over 10 minutes left of normal time. Cooper barking out the instructions. Forest on another attack, counter-attack. Wout Faze up against Ramon Sosa. Fast does come out on top. Now Samari tries to get forward. Here is Samari. Oh, great from Samari. He's tackled. He's fouled. He's tripped. That's a yellow card. Well played from Samari there. I will be honest. Well played from him. Yeah, it is. It's very good from Samari. What is Twitter saying now? Retiring from Leicester Twitter for a week, Chappie says. Jason Bourne, TalkSport, says shambolic defending. I was genuinely encouraged by the first half, but they came out after halftime looking like a different side. Abdul Fattah on the right. Any danger of a decent, consistent full 90 minutes, Jason Bourne asks. Yeah, we do struggle to put that together. Ball in from Abdul Fattah onto Vardy's head. He can't get any power on it. Forest will have another chance to break. Rai says he's still only 19. He's under a lot of pressure to perform every game. About Buonanotte. He has been poor to his standards. I don't think he's been any more poor than Fattah. I think he's probably been better than Fattah. Here is Fattah. Plays in Winks. Winks to Buonanotte. It's very tight in there. Fattah tries a back heel. It's just bounced off the Forest defender, and now again they'll counter attack. Facundo's trying to eat grass or something. All he's done is sit on the floor. Ball over the top to Ramon Sosa. Chris Wood's in there. It's well played from Forest. Good defending there by Leicester. Can't believe I'm saying that tonight. We're getting schooled by Forest right now, to be honest with you. And there's a foul. Abdul Fattah challenge on Nico Williams. British Mapper says, first half, we were controlling the game. They were not really getting into a half, but after that second goal, we've been absolutely awful. We've been shit. We've been really shit. Final change for Forest. It's going to be Chris Wood coming off in replace of Taiwo Awayoni, whatever his fucking name is. It's been fucking horrible watch, this has, really. He's been trying to hit the home run ball all day. Good if you have the shot on, otherwise it doesn't help. Sean says that second goal is embarrassing. The more I see it, the third goal, the more I see it, the more embarrassing it gets. Forest delivered the free kick. Fast clears. The constant diving and crying is making this game so much more unbearable. How many grown men do I need to see fall over like little girls and squeal? Ray says at least Wood won't score a hat trick. Ramon Sosa for Forest now will try and put the ball in the box from a corner. Taiwo is there. Big man. Big Nigerian striker. Ayew is marking him. Ball in from Sosa. Cleared by Vardy. Buonanotte. Vardy. Oh, my God. Vardy's lashed at it and doesn't really get it anywhere. Jordan Ayew's losing the ball now. We just can't keep it. We can't keep it. Here's Forest. Here's Murillo. Shot from Sosa over the bar. I don't think so, Sean. I think it was an even game until we conceded after half time. Chris Wood's getting his foot bandaged up there. Looks like he's had a few hits to it. Not happy. How much did Leicester spend this? I think we spent 80 million, Doc Fuzz, mate. I think we spent 80 million quid, if I'm not mistaken. We are overall better than Forest. The only thing they have to say in arguments is 2 Champions Leagues. Max Power says, get Wolfie on the stream. He's busy on his stream, mate. He's busy on his stream. Jordan Ayew, Buonanotte, Justin. Winks, Akoli, Faze, out wide to Abdul. Abdul takes on, he tries to take on 2 men, and he loses it again. And it's a throw-in. It's been the same all evening. Fatawu on the right, trying to take on a man or two, lose the ball. It's either that or try and get a ball in the box and nothing. Anyway, Leicester City still 2 goals behind with 7 minutes of normal time left and then injury time. I don't think there'll be too much injury time as it stands, probably 3 or 4 minutes. We can't finish them shots. We've been all over them, but we just can't finish them, British Mapper says. Jordan Ayew's time to lose the ball. Nick Knack says net spend was about 45 million. It's just cut to Nuno in the stand. He'll be happy with this second half, big time. He will really, really be happy with this second half. Oh, Forest are going to score here. They're going to score. Williams into Sosa. Sosa shoots. No, he doesn't. He does a dummy. Nico Williams. Jota, sorry, not Williams, Jota, but he just it looked like it was a decent shot, but it's just gone wide. Leicester making mistakes now. We're just giving the ball away every time we win it back. Bilal gives it away. Another attack for Forest. Ball in. He beats Hermanson. Hermanson takes his man out, but we've managed to get rid of it. No foul. We're getting desperate, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Harry Winks. Abdul Fatawu. Bilal El Khanous. He puts it into the box. No one there, obviously. This is just a grim, grim watch. Enzo would be seething at this if he was still in charge. Jordan Ayew, James Justin, Wout Faze. Abdul Fatawu again. He'll try and deliver a ball to the back post, but it's saved by the keeper quite easily. This is actually a joke. You would think we are in League One. Doc Fuzz says, crazy how much you need to spend just to have a fighting chance. So, I mean, we are 14th. We are 14th. Absolute clangers, Sean says. Ipswich's net spend is 10 million. Crazy, really. Yeah, it is actually, Nick. That is a bit mad. Oh, we give it away again, man. We give it away again. This is so shit. This really is shit. It really is bad. British Mapper says, if we had Enzo, we would be winning right now. Yeah, I think so. If you haven't already, please, if you can, hit the like button, hit subscribe. And as well as that, if you do want to become a member of the channel, under the video, if you're watching on laptop or PC or on a browser, then you can click the join button to become a member. Saints net spend was about 65 million, Nick Knack said. Ball out wide to Wout Faze here on the right wing now. He's playing as a right winger. Ball in from Fatawu. Cleared away by Milenkovic. Samari's put under pressure. He does find Justin, who then finds Ayew. Ayew will try and do a few step overs, and he loses the ball. And Forest on another transition. And now, and Bilal, they give the foul against Bilal, but they don't give the foul against Ayew. All right, nice one. Good one. Be fair, Forest have had seasons to hard up for the Premier League. However, we are playing bad. Changes needed in defence. Where's maybe Yannick needs to come back. I'm still not convinced that he's injured. You know, he was injured, and then he went on international and played in the international break, and now he's come back and he's injured again. Seems a bit fishy to me. He's been nowhere to be seen since he was dropped for Akoli. Ray says this mess today makes the Ipswich match a must win. 100%. Jota with it. He does a meg on Jordan Ayew, and now Jordan Ayew is going to get a yellow card. Now Jordan Ayew is going to get a yellow card. A lot of yellow cards for Leicester City. It's actually bullshit. Yes, Joe, mate. How you doing, pal? How's the championship, fella? Hope you're doing well down there, mate. Hope you're doing well. Fast is a clown. Most of which have gone now. Yeah, they have. Yeah. Spend again in Jan and sell. I mean, I don't think we'd get much for Vardy, so there's not really much point. Chips Fast is a clown. If we don't beat Ipswich, we will have to kiss goodbye to the Prem. But if we do get relegated, we will win the champ. We'll see. Ugh. Will we fuck? Have you seen the table, mate? With 14th, Joe. Ball in off the post. Yeah, Joe. Focus on getting promoted, mate, because you couldn't really do that last season, could you? Couldn't really do that. That would have been offside anyway for Forest there. That would have been offside. Nothing is decided by a single game. Another Forest attack. Leicester are very open now. Very, very open. I don't really see the point, to be fair. We're fucking 89th minute. Just end it now, really. What's the point? We ain't having a happy ending to this one, that's for sure. Like the Saints game. Facundo Buonanotte. Abdul Fatawu. Bodied by Nico Williams. Bodied by him. Corner. I have to be honest, Enzo has done a lot better than I thought. Hey up, Joe. We will get sacrificed by the EFL if we go down. Yeah, that is true. Corner from Buonanotte again. You got your usual suspects in the box. Facundo, Samari, Ayew, Akoli. Ball in from Buonanotte. It's very deep. Vardy at the back post. Headers it across to nobody whatsoever. That's not good. 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 Forrester in. Forrester in. Awoyi. Wide. Defense needs to be looked at after this. Yeah. 7 minutes at a time. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? Oh dear. This game's dead. It has been for about 20 minutes, to be fair, since the third goal. Very, very dead. Very dead. Yeah, and the game is finished. Absolutely disgrace. Well, it's not finished, but you know, we've got 6 minutes. I don't see the point in it, but I heard Leeds are a massive club as well, mate. Where are you? Suter return. Yannick and Cody need to be looked at. Suter should be looked at. Yeah, I agree. Ben Nelson should have been looked at. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Caleb Akoli, Wout Faze. Forest are solid. They are in that mid block, probably more of a low block at this point in the game. It was a mid block. It's more of a low block now. Ayew. Jordan Ayew. James Justin. Ball in. No, ball to nowhere. Ball to nowhere. Dallas Foxes says, would play like we can beat every Premier League team. Otherwise, let's go back to the Championship and stay there. Chip says, if Faze shaves his head, he might stop being so. Oh, dear. You can't let the striker turn in the middle of the box. End of story. Drop both centre backs after this, but Cooper won't. I don't know how bad Akoli's been. I mean, Fass has definitely been the worst. For me, it's been JJ and Faze. They've been the worst. Ben Nelson could play left centre back, could do better than JJ and VK, Sean says. Leicester with a chance to deliver the ball now. It's going to be Buonanotte to deliver. Buonanotte does deliver. Ball to nowhere again. Just easily dealt with by Forest. Who's this time? Who's just gone? Another booking. I think it's a Coley this time who's got the booking. 7 minutes injury time seems to be the new normal. Yeah. I've really not been impressed by Coley this season. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Yeah, it was Samari. Sorry, Samari with the yellow card. We've still got over 3 minutes to play. Just blow the fucking whistle. Forest had 2 days less than us to recover, and we're the ones who look knackered. Yeah. Forest are a proper club. Sean says Samari with the booking. Yeah. Come on, lads. We may as well get a player sent off just for the fucking shits and gigs at this rate. Buonanotte. Fatawu finds Bilal. Easily dealt with by Murillo. No problem whatsoever. Home form is an embarrassment, somebody says. 5th in the league. What a start to the season for Forest. Buonanotte. Okoli out to Justin. Justin's forced back to Caleb Okoli. It's a bit flat now. Very, very flat. If this is how we play with these tactics under Cooper, I'd rather just play blob fishball until we sack him. Justin tries to get ahead in the box. He does, but it falls down to Forest player. Winks wins it back. El Canoes finds Fatawu out wide. What can he do with it? Probably the same as earlier. Nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that another booking? Is that going to be a red card? No. I think it was Samari, but he's got away with it. The ref will definitely walk out with Forest after this game. Cooper looks relaxed, I would say. He doesn't look angry. Milenkovic now has been booked for Forest for moaning at the ref. I think he was probably asking for a red for Samari, something like that. But he's been booked now for mouthing off. There's about 2 minutes left of the game. Nick Knack says being beaten by a better team at the end of the day. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. They're 5th in the league for a reason. They're a good team. We fell apart second half. That's what's happened. We fell apart completely. No doubt. That's what's happened. I'd rather see Cooper angry than see him look like he's going to cry. Looks like he doesn't. I mean, he does look like he's going to cry. Nick Knack says hard to give Cooper too much grief given the points you already have on the board. Well, we'll see where we are in the table come, Sunday evening. We'll see what happens. Because, I mean, let me look at the table quick. We've got a ball forward to Vardy, who's played another 90 minutes here tonight. I mean, realistically, we could be 16th tomorrow. Worst case. And again, that's looking a bit precarious again. 4 million for Corberan was too much. Shake my head, says Sean. Juki says Cooper is doing a great job with your squad. Our squad's better than Cooper, Juki. Yeah, being beaten by a better team. Stephen Hawking would have won this for us, and he's dead. Yeah, it's right. 30 seconds left to go. I'm going to bring Finn into the stream now just to get his thoughts. I don't think anything else is going to happen. We had an attack on there, but we've lost it. So, Finn, mate, how you doing, pal?
I would have been better if we'd at least got a point out of today, but yeah. So it's not looking good at the minute. So,
what did you make to that, mate? Because there was so much excitement about the lineup, and I think rightly so.
I mean, as soon as I saw the lineup got leaked, I thought, yeah, we're in for a good game.
That's full time, by the way.
All of the fan favourites. There we go.
Full time.
All of the fan favourites are in the squad. I thought, yeah, we're going to give it a real go tonight. Get the atmosphere behind us. And first half, I mean, we looked really good, and then they changed their formation and absolutely bossed us off the park. So
It's hard to disagree with that, mate. I mean, it's the second half. It's not even the subs, was it? It was like as soon as we
Nope.
came out in the second half, because it's weird
Yeah.
because in all the previous games this season, we've been better in the second half. It's like Cooper would give them a kick up his arse, kick up their arse. But today it was the complete opposite. We fell apart in that. I mean, mate,
it just doesn't seem like
the
sorry,
defending.
it just doesn't seem like we can stay consistent for the whole 90 minutes. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Forest. I mean, doing incredible this season. You know, rivalry aside, they absolutely played us off the park in the second half. But we've got to sort of look at ourselves, especially defensively. Tonight, we just look all over the place. I mean, the third goal was just, schoolboy error. So yeah, it's a shame because I really thought once the lineup came out, I really thought that we could definitely get a point out of this, and obviously with it being a derby as well. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Forest, as I've said, great team and definitely deserve to beat us tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Just Joe is the epitome of highlights merchant. I mean, or stats merchant. You know, if he watched the first half, he'd see we absolutely schooled them. In my opinion, we were much better.
I agree.
We were very unlucky to be one goal down. It was because of bad defending. For me, the changing system worked, but they're gonna have to break that second half down because, like we said, we've completely fallen apart. And what did you make to Ricardo, mate? Because again, they were his first minutes in the Premier League this season.
He didn't look up to speed. From my view of it, the first half, he coming inside into the midfield like he did last season. I was expecting big things, sort of to prove his point to I should stay in the squad. But obviously he got subbed off, and it was a pretty sort of subpar performance from him. I'm sure once he gets those games under his belt, he'll be back to his best. Let's hope. But defensively, as I've said, I think with Christensen and Ricardo, I feel like it's too of an attacking defense. When you've got Coley and Fast there, it just leaves gaps, and they're going to have to sort of sort it out. And the people at the club will know exactly what they're doing. But I thought, I expected better from Ricardo tonight, but like you say, it's his first minutes in the league this season. He's hardly been given a chance, so he'll get the time to get up to speed. But tonight it just wasn't his night.
I'm seeing like slander in the chat from a Leeds fan, which is mental. I'll tell you what we'll do though. I'll tell you what we'll do quickly, Finn, because
pull up the championship table, shall we?
Well, no, I'm just looking here just to see for Leeds. One sec. There's Forest 5th now. Okay, cool. Leicester 14th. Oh shit! Where are they?
Surprise! They're not there.
Where are they? Where are they? Jesus, what's going on there? Look, thank you for jumping on, mate. If I had to ask you for a man of the match, I know obviously we lost, it's hard, but who would your man of the match for Leicester be? For Leicester?
To be honest, I'd probably say Harry Winks. I thought he was really good in the midfield, especially for the build-up for the goal. He just runs straight at them, and that's what you need in a side in the Premier League, especially on a night like tonight. So, I mean, he was good against Southampton. He was good again in the first half today. But I don't think anyone from our team deserves a man of the match, so we say. But I go with Winks.
Yeah, I'd agree. Right, Finn, mate, thank you so much. Cheers for jumping on,
Cheers,
pal. See you soon. See you in a bit, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in for the watch along. Please make sure to hit the like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. It's as simple as that. Tomorrow morning we will be live at 10:30 a.m. for another Good Morning Foxes, of course. That's tomorrow instead of Sunday, because on Sunday at 10 a.m. we have a blue tinted debate. But thanks for everyone who's tuned in. There is a live redirect right now over to For Fox's Sake TV for the instant match analysis. So don't change anything. Don't come off YouTube. Just stay where you are. Once this ends, you'll be redirected over there. Thanks so much. A poor result in the end, but it is what it is. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.